In 2017, the South Island of civil war, the North Island war surrendered after the Sky the South Island declared independence and was declared the North Island took absolute identity of the by 2018, New Zealand has been taken under the wing of Marshall and Moore, we're on our own, and this is no
And so, Prime Minister, can you see that separation would be more beneficial than remaining joined to South Island? It seems to me to have become superfluous. Regards, Orson Pinkerton. Alright then, enjoy it, mate. Okay, relax. This is just what we've been waiting for. Just go and... What? Talk about the weather? Hey, pretty lady. Ain't the sunshine just dandy? I don't suppose that would be appropriate.
Make a decision. If you like her, ask her out. Simple as algebra.
Algebra always has unknown variables in it though, doesn't it?
Yeah, but no one's threatening to kill you in algebra if you don't even attempt the question, right?
Hey Orson, Graham, where is everyone?
Geotrip.
Everyone?
Yeah, seems so. Hey, you got a date for the ball yet?
Nah, not yet. There's still ages to go though.
Yeah, because if someone was going to ask you out, they'd do it real soon, wouldn't they? Or else they might miss out.
Yeah, but they would apply to anyone.
Yeah, I guess so. Anyway, I'm going to go sort out some algebra homework. Hey, Orson.
Yeah?
You're a Libra, right? I read in the paper, in the star sign section, that today is the day to ask questions that have been bothering you. Can't think how that'd be useful, but, you know, might thought you'd like to know.
Thanks, Graham. I'll consider it.
What questions have been bothering you?
Oh well, you know, nothing important. Right. Okay, just go! Hi, Marcia. Hey.
Hi. How's your day been?
Good, great. Really good, actually. How about yours?
Good.
That's good, I'm glad. Sorry to say so, but I noticed that you don't wear makeup like a lot of the other girls. Don't take this the wrong way, but I think it makes you look more attractive.
Thank you. It's nice of you to say so.
Can you stay there a moment? I have something to show you.
I'll be here all
I'll be
lunch.
back in a sec. Do not go in there!
Where's your kilt?
Kilt?
Yeah, kilt. One of these.
Please put your leg down.
Why?
It's a view of Thames I didn't ever want to see.
Oh, sorry, mate. Never really liked the feeling of undies against my bare
I don't want to hear
skin.
it. Right. Well, curiously enough, there was a girl sitting just over there not a moment ago. You wouldn't happen to have noticed where she went?
No, sorry. Tell me, what year is it?
2011?
So, what if I were to tell you that it is in fact the year of 2031, New Zealand's not doing too great, and our dear Prime Minister, Gerald I. Terrence, is a bit of a git?
I would say cannabis has been legalised without my knowledge.
Okay, well then, suppose I better give you a bit of a rundown. Name's Dunstan.
Awesome.
About 5 years ago, a traditionalist group put this together to let everyone know what happened. Due to all the media misinformation, you know? It's called Smash the State.
Hello, my name's John Johnson, and I'm the Public Relations Officer for the Traditionalist Rebels. And this is the history of the once great New Zealand, up to 2018 that was. It is now 2027, and broken loose as hell, to turn a phrase. All I want to do with this video is to show everyone what really happened, not this media garbage. And because many of the news footage was, and I quote, lost, I've had to reenact most of it myself. But I swear on the Bible, the Quran and Harry Potter that it is all true. In 2017, the then Prime Minister Pratt was searching through old emails when he came across one from a boy that was sent back in 2011. It talked about how the economy could work better if the South and North Islands separated.
A couple of years ago, my predecessor told me about this email he'd once received. It mentioned how the North and South Islands could, run independently, be separate economies. And this election year, I was really thinking about that, and I thought, hey, that really applies. The opportunities and the great things that could come from having the North and South Islands as separate. GDPs would rise, our inflation would come to a standstill. I mean, think about it.
After this, a beacon of light, aka Karl Marx, emerged from the New Christchurch. He became a figurehead for the Southern people's right to independence from the cursed Northerners. He says that he was inspired by Pratt's words and would not give up for anything less. Pretty much he just started terror strikes on the North until they would give in to his requests. Prime Minister Pratt apologised, and in true George Bush tradition, had a shoe thrown at him in response to his cowardice.
Unabashedly and completely apologize for my comment. I assure everyone that it was made purely as an observation, and I meant absolutely no harm. It was foolish of me to make it. Once again, I just really want to say that I'm sorry, and I hope you reconsider all of this. Victor Marx, please, don't do this to our country. Please, Victor.
Marx would not accept this, so he bombed the Auckland Sky Tower to prove his point that he wasn't going to give in. So Pratt was removed from Parliament, and our current Prime Minister, Gerald I. Terence, took control, took the lead. He gave in to the response, made the separation, declared martial blimmin' law, became a dictator, and has now fathomed the audacity to declare it prudent that all members of the New Zealand country should wear a kilt to honour his Scottish heritage. All I can suppose is that we're damned lucky he wasn't descended from pygmies.
I'm just gonna say it. I don't care about this country. Now, if you're gonna try to stop me, then you might as well. I'm basing it ever happened to this country. I can tell you that right now. Gentlemen, kick aim.
Just so I'm very clear, our goal isn't to rejoin the North and South Islands. It is simply to free New Zealand as a country from this wretched dictator. Here are some symbols that you might want to familiarise yourself with. I don't know if I should include this, but, well, here goes. I'm sick of it all, there's nothing left. I hate this damn kilt. It was last month I shot the previous footage which you've just viewed, and the movie is all but finished. I posted it tonight, before I leave. I visited Thames last week to see what the last remaining educational institution was up to, and I made this discovery. There's this cupboard, you see, and I believe I may be able to change all of this. I pray that it works. If you're watching this though, obviously it hasn't.
So, what do you think?
Seems like a budget production put together by a 17-year-old with little else to do. Look at this horrendous acting and all the spelling errors. Sky Tower with a lowercase t. Give me a break.
Not sure if that was the intended reaction. So you're just going to completely wipe the whole idea?
Yep. Unless you have any other sort of proof.
Right. Ever seen a hologram before?
You've convinced me. Oh, tell me, great descendant of Einstein. How did I appear in the future?
The cupboard! Seems to be a wormhole to different times. Load of physics and all that. A couple years ago, some bloke came through wearing our gracious flag around his waist and singing Battle Hymn of the Republic. To be perfectly honest, I think he was the creator of Smash the State. The splitting image. It was a mentally damaging experience.
I can imagine. What year did you say again?
2031. You know what came out of your year?
Should I really be hearing this?
Let me tell you now, if any action that I take had any influence in the past, it would have already happened. And it's not as if I would even know, so I won't care.
What if I killed your parents?
Then I would have never been born to tell you who my parents were, so you couldn't have killed them. Then I would have been born to tell you who my parents were, and you would have killed them, and I would have never been born to tell you who they were. It can goes on, but the end result is a paradox which implodes the universe. So, as I was saying, your year, nothing happened. It's got to be one of the most insignificant years, and for that reason, it was one of the most significant years. Just so you know, the whole 2012 thing didn't happen. Tell you what, I'll show you the sights. Better put this on. cook beautiful. Someone's going at the drums again. It's been getting rather annoying.
You said something about traditionalists?
They're the remaining minority who are willing to fight for us, to get back the ways of old. No offence. There's a prime example of modern political correctness, one Liver McPretzel. Some people reacted quite negatively to the policy change. Others embraced it with disturbing vigour. You can obviously guess which group our friend here belongs to.
Hey, it just occurred to me that I might have known your parents. What were their names again?
My mum's Marcia.
Marcia? Slopeman. She got married? Huh. Good for her, I suppose.
What?
I kind of had a crush on her.
Well, if I didn't know that you were from the past, or that you knew her when you were her age, I'd slap you for saying that you like my mother.
Yes, I can see how that could have been misinterpreted. Aren't many people around?
True. Where's his guilt? He's a bit of a rebel, that one. And that is my sister.
That's Marcia's daughter? She looks nothing like her mother. So what, you twins?
Yeah.
So, who's older?
Her. She goes on about it, always carrying on, like a damned prima donna. Come, let's establish you. Oi!
What?
I've got someone you might find quite interesting.
A friend? Hi, I'm Alexandra.
Awesome.
Nice to meet you. I've got things I have to do.
Like what? We've had nothing to do since the NCA was taken over by STA.
Was the NCA shut down or something?
A couple of years ago, when the funding for NZQA was cut, did old GIT decide to introduce a far more flamboyant system called STE?
Self-taught education, pretty much adding salt to the wound.
The final raised finger to the blessed New Zealander.
Yep. Back on subject though, are you really going to flog us with that excuse that you've got things to do?
Yes, maybe you've given up all hope on gaining any sort of consequential knowledge, little brother, but I still want to learn. And who knows what tomorrow will bring. As Mum said time and time again, live life the way you want, not the way it's imposed upon you.
Live life how you want to, not how it's been imposed on you. Not on your Nelly. I rather sodding like the life that's been imposed on me, thank you very much.
So, where do you guys live? In town?
It's complicated, really. 10 years ago, our father left to fight in the resistance. Haven't seen him since, don't even know his name. Mum was arrested for tax evasion. Load of bollocks. We've been living at the school since last September.
Oh, sorry to hear that. Anything to be done about it?
Nah, nothing you can do, mate. Can't find an illegal arrest in this economy.
So the justice system is still as efficient as ever then? So, how many people at the school anyway?
22. Most of us live here. Same sort of situations. We all have specific classrooms for sleeping in. The hall and dance drama room for getting taught. Boys sleep in C block, girls sleep in A block.
Why's that?
A block has mirrors in the loos.
Alright. So, why do the teachers stay after funding's cut?
Oh, they love us too much. No, I don't know why. There'll be plenty of time for those questions later. Now I'm about to show you all the great changes we've had.
It's me, Pinkerton. Terence has discovered us and he knows his life is in danger. He's going to strike the last remaining educational institution. We knew this was coming, but I must do something. My children are there and I fear that there are already traitors in their midst. I leave for Thames tonight.
What can we do?
There's no purpose in hiding our resources now. Send in all of the planes. We must protect those civilians. But don't worry about my kids, I'll find them. There's another errand I must attend to as well. An old friend needs help to find his way home.
You do what you need to. We'll take care of our side. Godspeed, man.
You too. We cannot be defeated.
You alright?
Yeah, no, good. Everything's just dandy. I'm still in 2011. I live in a universe where time travel doesn't exist. Crazies don't run the country. And 1 + 1 still equals 2.
Wouldn't it be nice?
Shut up.
Easy, mate.
Did you say something?
Just expressing my adoration.
Hey, you want to read what you've got in there?
No.
What?
Of course, but you do know that I have a flair for the dramatic.
And I've got a flare that'll fit comfortably up your...
I've never really liked the shape of trees. What do you think?
I think I'll commence my reading. Wednesday, 10th of the 12th, 2031. It has been 268 days since I came through that door. First, I've realised after looking back over Smash the State today that I was the idiot that sent that email to the Prime Minister that prompted all this. Second, the school seems to be all that is left. Me and Dunstan live in this entrance to C block because of lack of space within, sharing our area with Chick of a Liver McPretzel. Recently, his usual vigour has fallen. The teachers here, now in open revolt against the government, have stayed as well. They are our surrogate parents, as damning as that may sound. I have taken the full courses of every class the school was able to offer, as there is little else to do. There seems to be a foreboding feeling settled over the school, as though an attack is imminent. I realise that this hell will be my future over the coming years. A dystopia. My one regret is that I never got around to asking Marcia to the ball. I just want to know what she would have said. But such things should not be dwelt upon, for this is our dystopia, and we must survive it. I would just briefly note that once again I have had no success getting back through the cupboard. I still hold out hope, but not faith.
That was a nice summary. Can't believe I've known you 268 days now.
Ooh, someone's counting.
Oh, go urinate on a lemon tree.
I very well might. Did you guys feel that?
No. Did something of consequence just happen?
Go out to the field now. Run that way. There's a getaway there. I'll catch up. Go get my coat.
Where is everybody?
Already in the hall. The teachers will be trying to save as many as possible.
They'll all be holding hands and singing Guardians. Something like a bit of Latin, but an attitude of defiance of oneself.
Was that alright?
Yes.
That's annoying.
I love school.
True that.
Are you awake?
No, I'm Dunstan.
I'll ignore that.
Why'd you kill Shukavita Lama?
His time was up, his purpose was full, and he was trying to help you escape. The times had taken their toll, you see, and Prime Minister Terence no longer had need of a spy. Besides, he was annoyingly quiet.
Kind of superfluous, ain't it?
Yeah, damningly it took everyone this long to realize that a spy who won't tell us what's going on isn't worth the effort.
So, what exactly were you planning to achieve by running away?
To run away?
Well, as a matter of fact, we were going to have a rave party at the local tavern. But then they started shooting missiles at us, you see? So we thought it'd be rude not to invite them.
What a funny little chap. I think I'll cut out your tongue.
Okay, you. Unless you're not going to say something completely unoriginal, please, shut up!
Alright then, how about if I was to say, I'll peel off mango skins and make a smoothie, enough to drown you with?
I'd say you need a girl, mate.
Curse of the Black Pearl. Yes, I watch old film.
Old? Slimy git.
Dead man's chest.
What is this? Quote me Central? I will kill you.
Dying is a day worth living for.
At World's End.
Simply wanted to clear up the space.
Oh, I'm all a quiver. Spare me, oh fearless one.
I wasn't talking to you.
Well, someone had to say something, didn't they? Couldn't leave such a cliche comment standing alone in the dark.
Why'd you go back through that door? Back to 2011.
What? How do you know?
My mother's a psychic. Don't question me, boy. Just do it.
What the dickens? I hear a familiar voice.
You've known me 9 months now. Of course my voice is familiar.
Here. Take this, you muppet.
Sorry, I can't accept this.
Why?
Well, I'm in a relationship for one. And I don't float in that kind of boat, if you know what I mean.
Just go and get in there.
The boat or the cupboard?
You know what to do. Good timing, I should think.
Who are you?
The glory of the Lord, he is trampling out the vintage where his grapes of wrath are stored. He hath loosed the faithful lightning of his terrible swift sword. His truth is marching on.
Marcia.
Hey, it was quick. Feels like one of those do not go in there moments.
Without wanting to seem too forward, would you maybe want to go to the ball with me?
That would depend. Is that the question that's been bothering you lately?
Yes, it is actually.
In that case, I would like to go with you to the ball.
Awesome. It's a date. So, who was that man? He knew about the cupboard. I reckon he was Dunstan and Alexandra's dad. So he'd be around my age. I wonder. Nah.
I don't know, you feel that